What's up guys, and welcome to another video. In this video we're actually not going to be playing live, but we're going to be going over a gameplay that I had, and basically to teach you guys basically how I rotate, how I go from lane to a guardian to then going through the map into the walkers as well, and communicating with my team in order to kill those walkers and communicating with them in order to win the game overall. So I hope you guys do enjoy this video. If you do, please leave a like on this video, and also make sure you hit that subscribe button because I'm trying to get my subs up. So yeah, enjoy. So first things first here, of course, I'm going back to lane right now because I was a little bit low. The person I am facing in my lane, which is on the green lane, is going to be Abrams. Abrams versus 7. So it's going to be, of course, very, very interesting because Abrams got a lot of HP, right? And I have to deal with him. So one thing I made a mistake on in this game was not buying DK early on for Abrams, because of course you have DK against Abrams. It's going to be easier for you to stay in lane with him every time he tries to pop his lifesteal ability, and then you can just throw DK on him and he's going to get that health a little bit slower, right? It's going to decay that. So overall though, I did win a lane against him by just playing smarter than him. He got a little cocky throughout this game and he tried to push me a bunch of times, and I actually finished him off and parried him a bunch, surprisingly. So right here, obviously, I'm just going to kill my minions. Since I'm on 7, I am going to be trying to destroy his push-up, right? So basically, what that means is I'm on 7. I'm able to shoot longer range than him. I have a gun that shoots longer range than his gun, which is kind of like a shotgun, if you would call it. And also, he's like more of a brawly character, right? He wants to get in your face. He wants to do damage close range and also do the melee. So I'm throwing my one out there. I'm trying to make him so he gets spaced out a little bit and just get damage. So as much as I can, I'm trying to poke him. So say if I was on Pocket as well, I'd be poking him a bunch with Pocket's abilities, right? So same thing with 7, I'm poking him a bunch. So of course I'm going to be farming my lane here, farming the camp as well that I have. My team is a little bit trading right here on the other lanes. I'm always paying attention to that, who's trading, who's winning their lane, and etc. So I know who to help later on. Looks like he is going to try to push me here because, you know, Lady Geist is over here to my left, so she's trying to gank me here. So I'm going to have to be careful about Lady Geist, right? And that's always paying attention to my minimap and paying attention to my camp as well, because she wanted to farm my camp, right? But I got it before she farmed it, so it's always nice. Try to get your camp the best you can before another player tries to farm it from you. So right there, I tried to stun him. I did my ultimate just to get him away a little bit and do a little bit of damage. He is going to push me here. I am going to parry that punch. So since I parried that punch, I basically won the fight there. And yeah, he's going to be super low, but eventually I'm going to be able to get him. Remember, every time when you're going against an Abrams, always try to parry. And there you go, you try to get out, you died. So always try to parry against an Abrams. It's very, very good for you to try to do that overall, because he's always going to be trying to punch you, right? So just get ready, just shoot him a little bit, and after a couple seconds of shooting him while he's right next to you, he's always going to try to melee you, right? So try to parry. Obviously trying to roll down the stairs as well to get my infinite ammo a little bit. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. The reason why I kind of rotated up here, because I knew Abrams left his lane. So I could have went on the lane, try to kill them. And also Lady Geist is on my lane as well, which I kind of knew. I kind of heard her. So I didn't really want to fight Lady Geist because it's Lady Geist. I don't have DK because that was my mistake in this game. Didn't buy DK early on when it was literally Lady Geist and Abrams on that team. So I should have, obviously. But right here, I'm fighting, you know, Abrams over here because I know my Lash was in mid. And I heard Abrams trying to fight him. So I ran up there, tried to help my Lash out. My Lash did die here. But I ultimately got, you know, I ultimately killed Abrams, which was good. And that was the person that was in my lane the most. I do hear the Lady Geist on me as well, shooting at me. But I'm going to be able to get this kill and then dip out of there, right? So kill him and then just dip out of there the best I can. I'm going to have my stun up as well if she tries to chase me. And yeah, then I went and bought DK here, which I should have bought DK. Ignore the graphical glitch. But yeah, I should have bought DK here. I should have had DK early on, way earlier than this. But eventually I got it, right? So I'm going to throw DK on the Lady Geist and also on the Abrams. Also, I realized that my Infernus is in my lane that I was guarding here, right? And Abrams is not in that lane anymore. So I'm going to let my Infernus basically push up my lane. As you can see, he's going to be clearing the lane. And as long as you communicate that, which I did, I said, hey, Infernus can get my lane, then it's fine for you to go around and roam around the map. I was, like I said, I was manning in the middle because I heard my Lash fighting in middle because he was trying to get the camps. So helped him out there, killed him, traded off his death for another kill, and then I went to go basically switch lanes with my Infernus. So now I'm doing Infernus's lane a little bit, trying to farm it up. I'm still going to farm up the camp over here. And I'm going to run into some enemies over here. But you will see what happens. I do get out of there alive somehow. But obviously I do run into some enemies here. I run into a warden. I'm trying to get out of that. Did also do my healing right eventually as well, just in case, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so I can go back into the fight if my Vindicta does need help. And my Vindicta was lighting up the warden a lot here. So I said, hey, let me just push the warden out, right? So he's already going to be low. And this is with all teammate help and communication. I was basically yelling, hey, Vindicta, can you come help me? Someone come help me real quick. And then I had Vindicta come over here and help me, right? So we killed him. So, but as you can see, though, on my lane, there's 3 enemies on my lane, and I didn't know that. So my pocket wasn't really communicating over here. My Kelvin wasn't really communicating either. The main people that were communicating was like the Vindicta and sometimes the Lash, right? So I didn't know that this was happening and people, you know, there was no enemies in this lane. I kept checking the menu map. Sometimes I would notice that no one's there. So I should have rotated back to my lane here and look out for it. But they did push up a little bit here as well because my Guardian is down. So I got to be careful, right? Since my Guardian's down, I'm still going to be rotating because I feel like that area was going to get too crowded. It was kind of get too crowded because Lady Geist was over there all the time kind of trying to gank me. And then Abrams was over there as well. So that's the main reason why I kind of moved away from that area. Realistically, I should have kind of fought a little bit more here with my teammates, but since I am in the middle of the map, I gank someone already, and then I'm able to gank McGinnis over here by herself and catch her off guard. Now that I kind of realized that, hey, McGinnis is an easy character to kill because she's only got 13k right now, so she's around us, I guess you would say, but McGinnis is a very easy character to kill. She's like a low tier character right now, in the meta at least, so I know I can run up to her and kill her with Kelvin, and then I can go to another lane to help out my team, right? So this is the main reason why I am all over the map right now, and I'm not in my lane. Some people would argue, say, hey, you should get into that lane to kill the enemy Guardian. The enemy Guardian's low and everything like that. But for the most part, I feel like it's not a necessity right now. I'm trying to go for kills right now to basically help out my other teammates, and then we can push through the map. So throw DK on McGinnis. You know, she's going to wall us, but eventually we are going to get her. Kelvin's going to get her, and then we're going to kill the Guardian here. So another thing about this is, like I said, the enemy Guardian isn't killed on my lane, but I have Pocket, I have Infernus guarding that lane right now. So they're going to be guarding the lane, and then eventually you're going to be getting the Guardian, right? So at the moment, I'm over here in this lane. I'm going to help out Kelvin, get his lane, and get his lane secured. So there you go. Killed the Guardian there. Able to go buy some stuff, but then I heard some commotion over here. So Kelvin wasn't communicating at this point. I heard some commotion over here. I'm like, hey, what's going on? So I'm gonna go help him out. I'm gonna go help him gank. So I think he actually died here, but I got his kill. Yep. So I am looking for that Krill. I actually did mess up my buttons here, so this is why I kind of ulted. So it's okay if you mess up your button sometimes. Just literally just fat finger the alt button if you are in trouble and if you're messing up your button. So I was messing up my DK and my healing right for a split second. It happens. So killed Krill. My Lash is here to fight with me. And then I see where my Vindicta is going. I see that she's shooting at somebody, so I'm looking out for that enemy. So right here, I'm basically just calling out, hey, let's take the walker down because it looks like there's no enemies over here. McGinnis went over here in her lane, and then they're trying to run the soul. The urn, right, to get more souls. So instead of trying to fight that, you know, fight that area over there, I already have Infernus, I already have Pocket over here, so you might as well take a walker down. They're gonna get the urn most likely, so might as well take the walker down in the meantime, since I have, you know, 3 players over here. You know, it'll take a long time to get over there to the urn, so we're just gonna let that be, and hopefully Infernus my Pocket backs up, which it looks like they did. So I told my team, let's go get this walker really quick. And eventually we killed the walker, which is really nice. The Mo and Krill do push up right here. As you can see, they push up, and I don't know why he's pushing up. I'm gonna throw DK on him. He's gonna get melted really quick. Dead. And then we get walled off, of course. But I'm staying with my teammate here. My Lash jumped in, did a good big pull on the McGinnis. I'm gonna try to throw my one down on her, but she kind of dodged it, got away anyways, and killed her. Threw my 2 on the Haze here, so I'm gonna go after her. She's gonna get stunned, instantly killed. Easy kills for me. I'm pretty fed in this part of the game right now, so I'm going for as many elims as I can. The Lady Geist is here as well that wants to fight. Don't know why she wants to fight. I'm gonna throw a DK on her. Just gonna make her really hard to get light, to have light steal and everything like that. Throw my 2 on her, and then we kill her. So here, I'm telling my team, let's fight these last 2 Guardians at their base. I'm paying attention to where my other teammates are as well. So we kill those 2 Guardians, and I'm like, hey, let's go fight this Guardian now. I literally started screaming it here. I said, let's go fight this Guardian. I even try to ping it for my teammates that are not responding to my comms. So going over here, trying to fight this Walker as well. Now I'm going to place a 2 on Abrams. He's trying to ult me, DK him, try to punch him, etc. And since some of my teammates listened to me, they all came over here and helped him. We killed the Warden. So now we're killing the Walker. Going to kill this Walker very, very easily. The enemy team cannot do anything because they have Hayes and Abrams over here by themselves. Can't do anything about that. Instant kill. Right here. After I kill that Walker, guess what I'm saying? Let's go hit the other Walker. So we're going to go hit the other Walker. Easy. So as long as someone is communicating in your team and taking charge in every game that you are playing, you will literally win every game. Because if you have the whole team with you and they're actually listening to your comms and they're actually following, even if they're not talking in the game, if they're just following you, what you're saying, and telling, and like following that, hey, let's go to this Walker, and they're coming with you, you're going to win the game. You're going to destroy a lot of Walkers. You're going to kill a lot of objectives. They need to win the game ultimately. That's the whole point, is the objectives, right? So we go back to me. We go over here. Now I knew that there was one player over here. McGinnis and Infernus were fighting. They were 1v1ing each other halfway through when I was telling them to move over here. And I wanted to gank her as well. So that's another reason why I said that. Oh, she's going to get ripped apart here. Kelvin's going to go to altar, which is kind of funny. But as soon as he puts his globe down, we're going to help him out. And there you go. She's dead. So Lash killed her. Very easy. And now we're just going to go fight the Walker. They can't do anything about it. We're just going to destroy another Walker. So how many Walkers is that down? In a matter of a minute. How many Walkers? That's 3. 3 Walkers down. From me saying and calming, let's go kill this. Let's not worry about the urn. That's just a couple souls. Let's go after the Walkers. They're the main objectives. And this is more souls. And it's more, it's getting your flex slots unlocked as well. Because unlocked after your team destroys 2 enemy Walkers. That's another flex slot. And unlocked after your team destroys all enemy Walkers. That's another flex slot. So all they have left is the Guardians. As you can see, all you have left is the Guardians. They have no more Walkers left. If decent teammates are going to listen to you and group up with you, then you can kill 3 Walkers very, very fast. Pretty easy, right? So we're running through this. Killed the last Walker here. I saw Krill. I said, hey, let's fight this since we're up. Going to throw a DK on Krill. My Lash is going to ult them. I'll throw a random punch in there. Kill Krill. Kill the Warden as well. There is the Abrams here. I'm going to ult just so he gets away from my teammates because he was kind of being cocky. And I'm going to try to chase him with Infernus, but I think he gets away here, so I just go back and try to kill the 2 Guardians here. I'm going to throw my 2 on the Haze so she stops shooting us. So stun her up there. Get out of here. I'll stun her real quick. Kill the last 2 Guardians over here, on this side at least. I'm going to try to help out my... Yeah, I'm going to try to help out my Kelvin here, but McGinnis is just mowing me down with that machine gun. So, for example, here, we could have pushed in, but I told my team, hey, let's just back out. Let's back out of there because there's a lot of enemies coming. They're all going to have their full HP, so I told my team to run away. I think my Kelvin got stuck here because he was farming this area. I was trying to farm their area as well really quick before I got out of there. I think he got caught up and got stuck. I tried to even help him here. Yeah, so he got stuck in an ability by Warden, and then I try to help him out. I try to stun Krill so he wouldn't chase me, and then eventually we got right. So pretty decent. Most of us got out of there. My Lash is still over here. He's farming up still, so it looks like he's fine. So yeah, like I said, 3 Walkers down by communication. And also remember, like I said, that once you have those Walkers down, you don't want to overextend, because if you overextend, more people could have died than just Kelvin. Our whole team could have got wiped, and then they could have wiped our Walkers, just same thing that we did to them. They could have wiped our 2 last Walkers and then gotten into our base a little bit more, and that's why I didn't want that to happen. So that's why I yelled, hey, let's get back, let's retreat, because we don't have enough health. We don't have enough, we don't have enough health to fight this fight, because they were all X-spawn. So very simple stuff here. So I saw my Kelvin fighting people over here, fighting a Warden. Lady Geist here with my teammate Pocket. So went in here, tried to fight her, killed her instantly with my Pocket. So it looks like Abrams did get my Vindicta, but that is fine. We still killed 3 of them. They only killed 1 of us, so that's pretty good. I'm gonna go farm their camps as well. You always want to make sure you farm their camps. Kill their camps. So right here, I was in this lane in the middle of the map, and I was just chilling over here, trying to out farm their camp and everything like that, just trying to kill their creeps. And then I saw, hey, McGinnis is always by herself all the way into the purple lane. So I was like, hey, let's get together. Pocket, Kelvin is over here. So I called out those two teammates. I said, hey, let's gank her. So it was an easy kill because she was by herself. I said, hey, she's on me. I need help. She did wall me off, but I got a stun on her. And then I just got close to her, threw a little bash in. And then right there, I used my teleport to go up in the sky alt. And my two teammates were fighting another fight. I don't know why they were fighting, Infernus and Vindicta. They were kind of interesting in the whole game. But for the most part, you know, went up here, killed the McGinnis by myself. And then we try to get this Krill. I'm pretty sure we got this Krill as well. Yeah, so I stunned Krill. I knew he wasn't going to get away, so I'm just going to chase him. Me and Kelvin are going to chase him. And dead. So that's two people dead right there. Kind of traded out the Infernus and the Vindicta from dying on my team. And I'm trying to clear the wave, right? As I was coming back from spawn, we did kill Lady Geist here. I helped out my team here as well through DK. On the... I'm pretty sure that was Hayes running away. Yeah, that was Hayes. So stunned her. I was a little glitched on the zip line. Couldn't get up. Killed her. We killed another player. So we killed her. We killed Abrams. We killed Krill. Killed Hayes, and we killed Lady Geist here. So after that happens, we're ultimately going to go for that boss, right? Because literally 4 of them are dead. So might as well go after a mid boss here, which we do. And it's always good to go after the mid boss when a good amount of players are dead. You can even do this in earlier of the game, around when the boss first spawns. You can do this early in the game, which a lot of teams do. Like more teams that are, you know, playing in scrims and whatever. If they get a decent amount of lead, they go for the boss early on, which is always good to try to snowball. Here I'm trying to blink up, use my ultimate, just so if anyone pushes in, they're gonna die. The warden comes in. Don't know what he's doing, super DJ. But I'm just gonna stay in ult, and we're just gonna kill him really quick. So since we have the rejuvenator, we can push in a lot more, right? So I'm gonna try to clear these waves. I'm gonna try to tell my team, hey, let's push in a little bit harder. Let's try to get a little grouped up here, which eventually they did. But I'm also going to be running away. I don't want to take a fight that's unnecessary, like the warden on me. So I'm going to try to ask my team here for some help as well. So the main reason why I am on the blue lane right now and I'm chilling with my team is because I'm trying to end this game, right? So I got in there, did a DK on the Lady Geist, which is good. Binked up and then used my ultimate, of course. So I'm literally just ulting this whole team fight. So this is really good. Lash is ulting someone, throws them back into my ult. I'm literally killing everybody. So good, right? So this is basically how we win the game. So we're chasing Abrams as well. We already killed 3 of them. I tell my Kelvin to put down his ultimate so I can get in there and kill the... You know, I can get in there and kill Abrams finally, right? And then we instantly just push. I said instantly go for the shrines here. Let's kill the shrines. Let's end this game. So me and Kelvin killing the shrine here. I said, hey, let's go to the next shrine. Kill the shrine. I'm gonna stun Warden over there. Get out of here. Just get stunned so he stops shooting people. Right? Kill both of them, and then I'm gonna instantly go after the Patron, which someone on my team does as well. Trying to keep an eye out for what's happening and seeing where that Warden is, because there's only Warden alive. But for the most part, you can just keep going, shoot the Patron. Try to kill that. I try to help with the Warden right now. He's already dead. So then I tell my team, hey, push the, you know, the boss instantly as soon as he comes out. So I'm trying to clear off these waves for my other waves of minions that come through. And my whole team's set up and ready because I'm telling them, get set up and ready. And now everybody full blow on the Patron. I'm throwing my DK on somebody random, and I'm just shooting the Patron, or shooting the boss over and over again, right? I'm gonna blink up in the sky just to get away from the damage as well. Try to ship away. Try to look like I'm running away and then come back and shoot the boss. And then there we go. We won the game. So very, very easy. I also bought toxic bullets, I'm pretty sure, as well, to basically make it so it's easier for me to kill them. Yeah, I did. So the main reason why I was kind of getting off of my lane off the start of the game and not really killing my lane's Guardian, which you don't really need to, is because of Lady Geist and Abrams being there, right? So I can't really 2v1 there. I actually killed Abrams twice in that lane by myself, 1v1s, and I parried him twice and killed him, right? But for the most part, you want to try to help out your teammates as well. Say if there's like a McGinnis in a lane, I'm going to go over there. I'm going to try to kill her, try to gank her with my team. I'm also going to try to help out a teammate that's in the middle of the map, like Lash. He was jungling already, so I'm going to go on the middle map and help him out and trade his kill. And then off of that kill on the Warden, I knew that I can go around the map because I was kind of getting fed in the purple lane. That was the reason why I kind of went over there and fought that McGinnis and helped out my team, and also helped out the other lanes to try to fight them as well. You can use 7 and any other character as a ganking character, and as soon as you gank once, then you can get an instant kill basically, and then you can out farm their camps and overall tell your team to group up a little bit more and win the game on killing the walkers, killing the objectives, and then you win the game, right? So you can't argue like, hey, I should have stayed in my lane. I should have tried to have my other teammates come and gank my lane. But I just took it upon myself because my teammates weren't really talking at the beginning of the game, and that's how pubs are. So I took it upon myself to go to another lane and help out my team, right? You don't necessarily need to kill your guardian in your lane to win the game. Like I said, get your team together, gank somebody, tell your team you're going to gank, kill that person, and then move on, and then get your team riled up and get your team together and grouped up, right? So, and also go after the boss. The Rejuvenator is always good. Hope you guys got some knowledge out of that, got some tips out of that. Yeah, if you didn't, then you can always leave a comment down below, and I'll be in the comments helping you guys out, telling you guys even more information. And yeah, hope you guys like this style of video of me kind of explaining what I did during that game. Also, I want to go over one more thing, is the build I was using. I was doing like toxic bullets because they had Abrams, they had Lady Geist, they had Warden. So I was doing that. I also was doing DK, Warden, Ash, or Warden, Lady Geist, Abrams. So I'm going to have DK. I'm going to have Toxic Bullets as well. I could have even got like debuff remover for the Moe and Krill. Sandblast ability, which sprays sand that disarms enemies in front of you and deals damage. I wasn't really getting involved with him in 1v1s or anything like that, so I didn't really want to get that. And he wasn't even fed that much, so he did 5 kills and 13 deaths. So halfway through the game, I already knew that he wasn't that good of me getting disarmed by him. I wasn't really getting disarmed, so I didn't really feel like it was a need. I also got like Pristine Emblem, Improved Spirit, you know, Superior Cooldown, Surge of Power, you know, the main things, DK, Bullet Resist Shredder, and etc. You know, got some Bullet Armor for the Haze as well, just in case if I needed it. Warpstone, Tesla Bullets, and etc. So that's kind of how I built 7 in that game at least. I use different builds in every game for the most part. I just mess with builds. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please leave a like, and also make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell notification icon so you get notified when I do post a video like this. Hopefully you like this new style of video where I go over to replay instead of live. I can explain a little bit more things. So yeah, peace.